Hello everybody, how y'all doing on this Sunday fun day? I hope it's been a good weekend for you guys. Mine has been interesting. Yeah, I don't know what it was yesterday. I was just feeling, I don't know, I didn't have much motivation. I just kept focusing on something that I was working on and so forth and everything. Then all of a sudden I had this, um, I was trying to figure out what to have for dinner, and then I was just like, oh screw it, I'm just gonna go and get some hamburger or make some hamburgers and be done with it. And I was on my way home, and I'm like, I kept feeling like I shouldn't go home. It's kind of weird, but I came home and I'm like, I shouldn't stay here. So I just went ahead and put my hamburger away, and decided to go to another grocery store, see about looking for something that over there, and then I'd been thinking about going over there to get it, but I'd just been putting it off and putting it off. I went over there. They didn't have the one thing, so I decided, I'll just put everything back. I'll try again tomorrow, and then maybe go home. And I get back to my car, and I'm like, I can't go home. I just absolutely can't go home. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll try another one of their locations. And I was looking it up, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. There's that one over there. Then I couldn't get out of my parking space because it was like everybody was taking their sweet time. And unfortunately, I couldn't pull forward because there was a median there and everything. And it was just really weird. Then all of a sudden, it was like I had to be in a rush to get over there. I get over there, I pull into the parking lot, and in one of those little like landscape areas or whatever, it's kind of like a little median or whatever that's got all sorts of like shrubbery and rocks and so forth. Sitting in the middle was a 9, 12-month-old kitten. This was late last night. I was just like, oh my gosh, I guess I understood the reason why I needed to go over to that grocery store and why I couldn't go home. So, yeah, sometimes, you get those strange feelings and so forth. And it's a sweet kitten. Came right up to me, basically. Yeah, a little skittish and so forth, but pretty much just came, let me pick it right up, starved to death and everything. I unfortunately cannot keep it, so I was able to find somebody today who's able to take it, but she's out of town, so she's going to be taking it in tomorrow. It's basically a referral through a friend who works with a lot of rescue groups and so forth here in Vegas. So yeah, that was like, wow. I know. Sometimes, those things happen, everything, especially since I'm such a big animal lover anyway. So I'm glad that it was me that was sent over there. Definitely reminded me a lot of my little baby that's curled up over here, sound asleep and everything. So anyway, sometimes those things happen, and I'm glad that I was able to be the one to go over there and get her. So all right. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive into this reading. First up, the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Find out what sort of spirit animals we have around us. All right. From the bottom of the deck, the first card, the number 39 card. That's a 3-9 card. The Moth Spirit, Surrender Now. All right. Top of the deck, second card, the number 30 card. That's a 3-0 card. The Grasshopper Spirit, Take a Leap of Faith. Yeah, I've been seeing a little bit of these guys coming back since we had our rains, so our couple of storms. So it doesn't surprise me this one is popping up. All right, last card, also from the top of the deck, the number 25 card. That's a 2-5 card. The Elephant Spirit, Learn from the Past. No, I haven't seen any elephants here lately, but definitely good advice to learn from the past. All right. That added up to 4. All right. All about that stability, getting yourself grounded, so on and so forth. Good, especially right now with all this earth energy that we're in with Virgo season and everything. And of course, all the retrogrades. And what is today? The 27th. So tomorrow Uranus goes into retrograde. Don't forget. All right. Okay, and then next week we got Jupiter, so yeah. All right, next up, The Good Tarot, also by Colette Baron Reed. All right, I do a 3-card spread with this one. Bottom of the deck, the number 16 card, that's the 1-6 card. It's from the Major Arcana, the Tower. Things are shaking up, okay? Not surprising with all these retrogrades that we have happening. And oh yeah, that's right. We also have full moon coming up here on the 30th. So yes, things, we're going to get some sort of lightning strike, some sort of inspiration, things being shaken up. It could be, Tower card isn't always all about doom and gloom. It can also be about divine inspiration. Maybe maybe there's something that you've been struggling with. Maybe you're going to be all of a sudden get that little light bulb moment. Okay. But one way or another, this card is telling you you're going to be going off in another direction. It can be a positive, it can be a negative, but what actually, in one way or another, it is a positive, because even if it winds up being all stressful and everything else, it can be a very positive experience because it's a learning experience. Okay, so just be mindful that, yeah, we're going to have something that's going to be a little bit of an inspiration, shaken up a little bit. Okay. All right. Top of the deck is the Two of Air. This is basically the Two of Swords. So setting up those healthy boundaries, listening to your intuition here. If you think of the traditional card where she's wearing the blindfold and everything, and having to be following her intuition. The swords are usually crossed right here, protecting the heart and so forth. Basically telling us that we're kind of at a stalemate right now. Just kind of, hold off. Obviously, with Mercury retrogrades, we don't want to be making it a whole lot in the way of plans, or basically don't go into any contracts, don't do any agreements or anything like that, because of course we've got that miscommunication that's happening right now. So just kind of put the brakes on things, okay? All right. The last card, also from the top of the deck, the number 17 card. That's the 1/7 card from the Major Arcana, the Star card, all about hope. Okay, so even though we have this, and we're also being told, just hold off a minute, there is hope. Keep following your star. Okay, just keep on going. Learn from the past. Take a leap of faith and put things in the hands of the divine. Surrender now. Okay, this second reading is 8, all about prosperity. 4 + 8 = 12. 1 + 2 = 3, all about that creative self-expression. Okay, all right, so if you like this video, please hit that like button. If you like the content coming out of this channel, please subscribe, and also hit those notification buttons so you know when new content is coming out. Also, please share so we can help keep the positivity going. I know it's kind of difficult right now, with all these retrogrades and the full moon and so forth, but we're being reminded, with it being Virgo season, keep yourselves grounded. Okay, just keep yourselves grounded. It's not going to last forever, obviously. And keep yourselves focused. Also, I know I keep talking about putting a new post up on the blog. Please, just keep checking back in with it. In the meantime, hit those subscribe to that, so that way you know when new content is coming out of that as well. Sign up for those email subscriptions. Okay, or if you want to, you can also do a donation, help keep things rolling with these readings and so forth. All right, and at some point I would like to be able to turn it from a free thing over to a paid thing, but at the same point, I'm just like everybody else. I know, resources can be a little bit tight, but donations, everything, a little bit can help with that as well. All right, I love you all. I will talk at you tomorrow. Maybe we'll have Miss Possum sleeping here again as well. Talk to you. Love you.